Hey legends, we're back at it on another mission. This time we're heading deep into the backcountry for 4 days. We've got 2 main goals for this trip. First up, I'm taking my friend James on his first public land hunt in probably about 10 years. If we can get him onto a deer, that would be awesome. He's brought his 260 Remington, and if he gets to pull the trigger, that would be even better. The second goal, I want to record video number 2, but what's changed since the last mission is that Tom from the YouTube channel Controlled Recoil has hooked me up with this Canon super zoom camera. I'm pretty excited to see what it can do. If the stars align, maybe even capture a shot on camera to share some live hunting action with you guys. So that's the plan. Tomorrow morning we're going to pick up James and hit the road into the wilderness. James has been doing it tough lately. He's been living the corporate city life in Auckland, airports, traffic, endless meetings, and just not enough time in the bush. You can probably relate. Life gets busy, and before you know it, years have kind of slipped by without any proper missions. So this trip is a bit of a reset and hopefully a solid adventure for both of us. Since the last video, I've upgraded the bike. It's now an e-bike, which helps heaps with carrying heavy loads. We were lucky enough to be given access to bike through a farm into a dock block. The bike-in was absolutely awesome. Freezing cold, thick fog, and zero view of the mountains. So for James, it was probably all a total mystery. So we rode through the farmland and parked up the bikes, and then we started hiking through some incredible beech forest. We had this really satisfying moment on the way in when we stopped for a bite to eat, eating wraps made with sausages from a pig that my daughter had shot recently, which was a 100-pound boar on an NZDA parent and kids hunt. She dropped it from like 240 meters with the 223, the same rifle you would have seen if you watched the last video. For this trip, I decided to leave the 223 from the last video at home. We had a day of rain and snow on the forecast, and I didn't really want to risk getting my daughter's rifle rusty, so I just grabbed the 308 Weatherby Vanguard. It's a bit of a heavy brick, but it's reliable, and it sure had a bit of a history, having passed down through a few hands over the years, and literally shooting a truckload of deer. I've got it zeroed at 180 meters, and it's running the 165 grain tipped Game King ammo from Sako. The scope's just a 3-9, but it's got a BDC reticle, and with a rangefinder I've got drop lines out to about 400 meters. It's not the flashiest setup by any means, but I know it works and it shoots really well. We glassed up a few deer coming out to feed on sunset. Then we made ourselves a feed and a game plan for the next day. Our plan: wake up early, hike up a ridge into some nice looking clearings, and see if there's any deer coming out in the early light. Hey legends, I'm up here with James.
Yep.
We came for a hike. We popped out into a posse underneath some beech forest and
a clear spot.
And looked across at a clearing, and we spotted a couple of deer come out, and they were just feeding down in here and amongst this stuff. It's pretty cold. It was super frosty. It's freaking freezing. We both lined up and went 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Pulled the trigger and
Misfire.
yeah, James's one misfired and my one worked.
Yeah.
It toppled over and went down just below us here. Unfortunately, not
No,
with your one.
not with my gun. Firing pin issue.
Yeah, so that's a pain.
Yeah. Sweet.
So James is heading down that side into the valley. I'm gonna go over into the beach. Yo! Nice! Where are you? Oh, yep. Sweet. It's 5 minutes to 12 and look at the state of that. Frozen solid.
Oh, yo.
He's a beast. He's chilling, eh? Man, he's loving it in the sun.
I want something that I thought was a log wasn't a log.
So, quick update. James has spotted 2 stags. One of them looks pretty nice, but he's in a very, very hard to reach spot. But we'll see how we go. See how excited we get. Oh, dude, look at this.
Oh my god. That is ruthless.
Oh, dude, that's radical. How cool is that? He is loving it in the sun. Just having a feed. Oh, he's going up. There he is. Yeah, oh, stunning, eh? Fire up. So cool. Might take a photo. After watching the deer and the light fade out, we made our way back down the ridge. We stopped to collect the meat from earlier, then cruised back to camp for the night. Nothing like a bit of torchlight bush nav
Straight down.
and steep terrain. Well, I'm sliding into you.
I got you.
So that wrapped up our second day on the hills. Back at camp we warmed up, had a feed and made a game plan for the next mission. With the pressure off and meat already sorted, it was time to just explore and have a bit of fun. I've got to get a range on that. So that's where we'll leave this one. But part 2 is where things start to get properly adventurous. Into new uncharted territory.
Hopefully it's a leisurely walk.
I'm sure it will be. We're talking plummeting temps, full send bush bashing,
Been a bit old and busted. Got a few days on the clock.
and one very fashionable high heel croc wearer from, well, you'll just have to come and see what that's all about. How good. Gets pretty funny, and we even managed to sniper a pig right across the valley. So if you're keen to see what happens next, then hit subscribe and we'll see you in the next one.